Howdy, y'all. I'm Adam the Renaissance Nerd. Last week on the Round Table, on my Sunday panel show, my co hosts and I discovered and talked about the Epic Games announcement of Lord of the Rings Return to Moria, a survival, crafting, fighting, co op base building game that will be coming out solely through the Epic Games Store at this moment in 2023. We saw this, we spent a good 15, 17 minutes just going nuts over it because we liked what we saw. It looks like it's going to be a passion, faithful attempt to put us in Tolkien's world where respect will be shown to everything that Tolkien created. And that's, as fans, what we always ask for. Show respect, give us something to enjoy, and we're not going to complain. So we're not complaining about this so far. The game looks great. For all of us, spring 2023 cannot come soon enough. And I would guarantee, no, I'm not going to guarantee, I would likely expect myself and several other members of the round table to play this game for your enjoyment as a co-op, and we'll be streaming it, recording it, that kind of stuff. So expect that next year, likely. Not going to guarantee it, but likely. Lord of the Rings, though, is going to be in the news a lot lately because Rings of Power is coming out. And all signs point to giant, epic fail disaster for a lot of reasons. That's other videos to specifically talk about that, but we're talking about Return to Moria. And I really want this game to be good. I do. Now, I'm not going to have rose-tinted glasses on. I'm not going to pretend if something comes out that doesn't bother me because this is brought to my attention, and I noticed it again here today when I was checking out Bounding into Comics. There's the announcement. The Tolkien scholar who has praised the upcoming Rings of Power is consulting on the Rings of Moria. Ryan Pearson here on Bounding into Comics states, Tolkien scholar, self-proclaimed Tolkien scholar, the Tolkien Professor, self-proclaimed. This guy hasn't been anointed this by anybody but himself. Corey Olson, who has previously espoused praised for Amazon's upcoming Rings of Power, has confirmed that he has been tapped to consult on North Beach's Games recently announced the Lord of the Rings survival crafting game Return to Moria. Now, this is just about the announcement, this and that, but we get right here. Here's the meat of this. Here's why you hear this, and if you are somebody who wants a legitimate, fun Tolkien game, maybe a tiny red flag has just sprouted up. Olson, whose most notable claims to fame in the realm of Tolkien are his podcast, Tolkien Professor, and his founding of Signum University, a nonprofit educational institution dedicated to making affordable online education available to all, whose course offerings include numerous Lord of the Rings-centric options, revealed his involvement with Return to Moria the day after the game's official release. This is him. Yes, I can indeed officially confirm that I am consulting on this game. Building a fourth age story is a fascinating project, and I am really impressed with the team's work so far. I think this game will be great fun. All right. When we went over this launch announcement and watched the announcement video on Roundtable, we looked at the video very closely. A lot of us are experienced gamers. That this game, to be coming out in less than a year now, spring 2023, they have to have been working on this game for already 3 or 4 years. This game's been in production for a long time to now get this close of a release date to this announcement. My take at this moment that hearing this blowhard, and he is a blowhard because here he is basically shilling for Rings of Power. Last week, I was invited to the Lord of the Rings Prime, folks, along with a bunch of the internet Tolkien fans, a bunch of fake fans, a bunch of shills, to attend an advanced screening of some footage from Rings of Power show to meet the showrunners. I must say, after meeting them, I feel the show is very good hands. Remember this line. Other people who have gone over that announcement of all these fans went there. This was the same line right here. Show is in very good hands after meeting them. Very good hands. I'm comfortable with them. That's the line they were all told to say. This guy, as far as I'm concerned, is nothing but a paid shill. He's a shill. He's a mouthpiece. I don't believe he is authentic in any way, shape, or form. You don't anoint yourself the Tolkien Professor when Tom Shippey is still alive. That man is the Tolkien Professor. That man is the authority on all things Tolkien and Lord of the Rings. This guy This guy, it's like saying, it's like giving yourself an awesome nickname if you're a basketball player. No. Others must give you a good nickname to correctly describe your contribution to the legacy of the game. And when pushed, trust me, this is absolutely untrue. Completely. The makers of the show know and get Tolkien and are completely passionate about it. I met them, talked to them, and asked them questions. Their answers surpassed my wildest expectations of their fandom. You notice, it's just the same thing repeated over and over again in World Salad. So, my take with this guy being involved with Return to Moria, it's purely show. This guy is a public internet, social media, Tolkien personality. If he has just been invited now to consult on the game, a game that has been in development likely for 3 or 4 years, if they're bringing him now with less than a month, it's simply for show, if you ask me. Now, I could be wrong. And he could give some bad information that could screw with some lore and this and that in the game, and that might ruin a part of the game. But then again, as I just said, this game is likely, if you know how games are developed and put into production and created, these things, when they announce it with such a close release date, and the look of how finished it looks in that trailer we saw, this game is basically done. This guy consulting at this point, it's a shine. It's just to put a little bit of promotional flair. Look, the Tolkien Professor is working with us on this game. That means you're going to want to buy it. Yeah, that's all that is to me. That's my take on this. Right now, it does not affect my excitement for Return to Moria. I'm still looking forward to this, and I'm going to keep covering this game in the coming months. Whenever I find some good news on it, I'll talk about it because I want to play this game. I want to play it with friends. I want to get a group in there. I want to have some fun. I want to share the experience with you guys, the adventures we're going to have as we delve into the depths of Khazad-dûm. I'm excited for this game. The announcement that this flake right here, let's get him back here, that this flake, this shill is involved. They're using him as a shill. They're using him for what he is, a shill. Plain and simple, that's how I feel. I'm still excited, still going to play it. This doesn't change anything as far as I'm concerned. He's just a mouthpiece, and they're using him effectively as a mouthpiece to promote the game. Plain and simple. All right, I'm done. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, a like would be very much appreciated. If you are new here, I invite you to subscribe to me right here on YouTube, where I'm here to earn your trust and support using facts and logic, because facts and logic do not care about whiny SJW stan fifis. Hit the notification button, share my video if you like what I'm preaching, and by all means, leave a comment. I'd love to hear from actual normal people, not insane stans and SJWs who are to a one cowards behind keyboards. I don't care what they think. I will never care what they think, despite how much they think I do and pretend I do. They're idiots. They're smooth brains. They're morons. And they're retards. Oh, I said the R word. They're losing their power and they're freaking out over it. Thank you again for watching this video. Take it easy. Howdy, y'all. The first chapter of my fantasy novel, Guardian of Innocence, is now available for free. Click the link in the description below and join me in an old-school good versus evil story where Cole Lares, a disillusioned mercenary, suddenly finds himself dropped into the middle of a destiny he never asked for as the protector of Jania Saarine, a blacksmith's daughter who may hold the answers to finally stopping a millennia-old threat to the world of Rosetta. Cole's perceptions of love, family, trust, loyalty, as well as his very beliefs in fate versus free will shall be tested as he struggles to keep Jania safe from the minions of the dreaded Zabor Tal, former champion of the gods and now ruler of the long-forgotten Yis Empire. Click the link below, enjoy the first chapter, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and help it grow so that I can bring you the full story in the near future. Thank you, and enjoy the video. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you want to get in touch with me, you can reach out to me at therentnerd@gmail.com. That email's for channel business only, so I check it on a daily basis. Also, you can find me at the Geeks and Gamers forums under @ROAS, and you can find me at Rumble and Odyssey, The Renaissance Nerd. Thank you again. See you next time.